Just a sip of my coffee here.
How was your day trip yesterday? I'm still tired, man. You can hear it in my voice, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? The sun takes a lot out of you, but they
Oh
have
yeah,
fun. But
yeah,
but you get home and then you got a quick turnaround, and everybody's got a game at 9 o'clock. My daughter
yeah.
has a game at 9 o'clock
Oh man,
last night. So by the time we got home, oh giddy up.
was it busy?
You know what? No, no, it wasn't that bad. We always try and get there early and get good spots.
Hmm.
Like it picked up as the day was going on, but
Yeah.
it's not crazy. I mean, I'm not waiting in line anyway, so, they get enough slide time done out of the way early,
Any
and then
weirdos?
after that
Any weirdos
mm,
hanging in line behind them? Like that's the thing I can never.
they never mentioned anything. They
Uh,
never see, we just let them off on you. Yours are not old
they're
enough
younger,
now.
yeah,
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 yours are younger, so obviously, as they say in, Cyprus, the "matka su dekatesera," but,
yeah.
um, yeah, they're old enough now where we don't really worried about that, but I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure there's
Is it Mattia Legaressa or Costesse? Legaressa?
I think it's 14. Your
Yeah,
eyes are 14.
but is it like it
Your
doesn't make sense?
eye
20/20 vision, but 14 is it like the 360? It doesn't make sense.
your guess is as good as mine. You try making sense of the shit we say. I don't know.
I had a couple. I mean, there was a one woman. There's a couple weirdos, like this skinhead woman holding like just bags, like a bag, all these grocery bags full of shit, and a backpack with a raccoon tail on it. And she had a beard, low goatee, hairy legs, maybe a
I
dyke. I
I
don't.
saw I saw a lady with a beard the other day.
Was she with
Uh,
shaved
Let me
head
tell you
too?
this story. We went to a trampoline park on Monday with my family from Cyprus,
Yeah.
my cousin and his 2 kids, and his little girl unfortunately suffered a tragic,
What?
ankle break,
No way.
an ankle fracture. So we ended up being at the hospital. I'm trying not to laugh, but
Holy
it's just
shit! What luck?
it's like a cursed story. Like, well,
Mhm.
needless to say, we feel like shit.
Yeah.
But long story short, we're at the hospital, and there was a family there, I guess, waiting for an appointment, and this lady had a full-on goatee, and I was like, "Why does she have it there? Why doesn't she just shave it off? What's going
Is
on
this a
here?"
cult? Because
You could clearly see it was a lady. They were from a certain part of the world, but, um, there was other family members around who didn't have goatees, so I was curious as to why she was allowing it to stay on. I have no idea. Can you explain that to me? Do you have any idea? Like, is this
no, but I'm saying that this was a white woman, right, with a beard,
Mhm.
maybe in her 40s. But they called the police on her because she was. My kids were on the swing carousel ride, whatever that spins around the swings.
Yeah.
Anyways, so she was spitting on people. So they called the cops on her, and she was like, "I didn't spit on her. I was spitting on the ground." So, anyways, they ejected her from the park. But then we went on the boat ride,
The one
and
that
there was
swings back and
a
forth.
same backpack, but a black lady,
Mhm.
goatee, shaved head, with the raccoon tail again on the backpack. I'm like, what's going on here? And she was sitting in front of us, and every time the boat would go up, it come down, she would like. It's almost like she was having an orgasm. She was shaking. I like tapped my brother. I'm like, what the fuck? Isn't that the same? But the black version of that other woman, and she's like acting all weird, and I'm like, just be prepared for some spit, if that's what this cult does. But the beard thing, I don't know. Maybe it's just a like I know even in Cyprus, right? Like when we were in the village, the older women would have. I've seen in
That
Cyprus goatees.
that's that's what this lady looked like when I saw her at the hospital. It was just one of those older ladies who would say, "What's the point? Who am I impressing at this point? Just let the fucking thing grow. It looks great."
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Why not? I can't even grow that type of. She had a better goatee than I did.
Yeah,
And I
like
have so.
she could easily put on like a Hell's Angels patch and
But that's exactly what they look like. They're like, the same body type. Yeah, like that's what it was bizarre because they were both the same. So I don't know if they were together and they're on a mission to spit on people. I don't know what it was. And then
I
leaving the
I
park
think
too was weird
oh,
too. No, I was saying leaving
oh,
the park was weird. Like There's a bunch of gypsies, and they're asking us for our fast passes. We had fast passes.
Ah.
So I don't know what they do. They sell them or they go in. I don't know because they can't enter the park, which is another ripoff at Wonderland. You got to pay two separate.
Yeah, you can't buy like, I didn't go on any of the, slides or anything.
No,
Can't you just can't you have, like, I'm coming in with my kids rate? Why can't they do that, you
yeah,
know?
like just it's
I'm
a
just
walk in the
chilling out.
park. Yeah.
Bill spent money on a drink, I spent money on,
Hmm.
no, I brought food in, so I'm not gonna lie and say I spent money on snacks, but we were going to buy lunch there, but we ended
Yeah.
up leaving earlier than we expected, so we just came home and ate. Why can't they just offer it? Like, when I go to Wonderland, you know what I do? I sit at the Starbucks.
Because I can still go on the rides. Like I still can take it, right? My brother
I
like
can't do
folded. My brother folded. My brother-in-law folded, and then but it was just me. I'm the one who kept going. I couldn't believe it. But they sat at Starbucks like you did. Oh man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last year I took, 4 of them by myself,
Oh my God.
and, but like I said,
But
they're
they're
old
older.
enough
Yeah.
where they're old enough, so it's easier to
Hmm.
just sit there and do nothing, and I had to p well, I paid, like, an MLSE reciprocal rate, but still, it was just
Yeah.
10 bucks off or something like that,
Yeah.
but they should charge, like, I'm not getting on the ride. Like, you have a wristband, they could clearly see the color. "Oh, you're not supposed to be here," right? So you
Yeah.
can't get away with it,
Yeah. That's all they have
but
to do. But they don't want to do that. They want to rip everyone off.
yeah, they just wanna rip people up, which
Yeah.
is, part of the deal.
The Canadian
So
way.
these goated ladies, maybe they're WNBA fans.
It could be. Could be. Yeah. Maybe they
I
were in
I
town.
saw I saw a video last night. Well, this morning I woke up and was flipping through social media and, there were some confrontations outside the Scotiabank Arena because the
Really?
Indiana Fever were in town. They were
Oh
playing the
yeah.
Toronto Tempo. Unfortunately, I had to miss that shift.
Damn it. You could
So
have saw.
there's money gone because, my daughter has a soccer game, and I guess that's my
Yeah.
priority. But, so there was this confrontation with a Sophie Cunningham supporter and a
Yeah, I
Sophie
saw that.
Cunningham anti-person. And
So weird.
the lady who was, the anti-Sophie supporter couldn't fit the profile more.
How were you able to withstand it?
Couldn't fit the profile more. Just like a butched out lady with a shaved head, telling
Goatee?
that
Goatee?
no, no goatee,
Is she
but
shaved for that
just
night, special occasion?
maybe, yeah. And you could tell. And what was she saying to the Sophie Cunningham supporter? You are committing violence by, wearing the XYXY shirt or
Are you
this and
kidding
that.
me?
And again, it's distracting conversation like that that just you can't have conversations with these people. And apparently she was booed last
She
night.
was booed, yeah,
Like,
that's what I just read right now.
just imagine a woman being booed for wanting only women to play in women's sports. This is
Oh
what's
my god, just aggravating. Are these people are fucked. Anyway,
you know,
sorry.
it made me think today, like, just as fun as social media is, it's also, made stupid people even stupider.
True.
It's made stupid people even dumber.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, can you imagine, remember back in the day, Steve, we're sitting, around the millennium, and we were talking about and thinking about, and they were telling us about how we're gonna be evolved as a society come 2026.
Yeah.
The things that we're going to have, it's gonna be magic. It's gonna be amazing.
Mhm.
Now we're sitting here in 2026. Do we see anything?
I mean, after watching I remember seeing what Back to the Future 2 and thinking that we have flying cars and stuff like that. But besides that, we're going backwards as a society, way back.
It
At this
does, right?
point, we should have been like leveled out because we was going. I thought it was going great till 2018. I thought it was going great. I thought the world was changing, and then it just went upside down. I don't
I
know what happened, but
personally personally, I think it was
before
even
that,
before that,
really,
2018. It's because social media has exploded
yeah,
as
it's
much
true.
as it has over the
Yeah,
last few years. You just notice it more
hmm
because, it's magnified. The worst of the worst are on social media, and the dumbest of the dumbest are on too. But man, I can't just imagine, like, in 1999 sitting there and somebody telling you, like, in 2026, these are the hot button issues that are going to be going on in the culture, is whether a male should be playing in women's sports or not.
So crazy.
That's crazy.
And why would they
And where you have
again? Why would they want that? Especially these dykes who are anti-guy.
no, but because they can't let go of their political leanings. They can't get off the reservation. They can't afford. Their feet are planted 10 feet into the ground. They're a part of that side, the left, the Democrat Party. They're a spokesperson, and it's an activist league, Steve. It's not a league that brings you out of your seats. It's not a league that makes you want to spend hundreds of dollars to go watch. Essentially, they're a welfare league that's been supported by the NBA by
Yeah.
men 30 plus years. Their golden goose came up a couple years ago, came onto the scene in Caitlin Clark, and they've done everything in their power to not make it happen. Like
I know.
I've never seen a business try as hard as the WNBA does to go into the tank to
Yeah,
just
they won't
not make
fail.
money
Yeah.
to fail. Like they go, but that's all about staying on the plantation, as they say. Don't get off the plantation. Stay on the reservation, and they will dig their toes 10 feet down, even if it means ruining their own sport. It's amazing. It's
Yeah, to see
amazing.
that. And it's a
Like
minority, right? Like even I guess even I bet you even the audience, like the fans are a minority. The whole thing with Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark and all that stuff has brought more of a male audience to watch the. I would have went last night to go watch that game because of the Sophie Cunninghams and that their views and just let them play without any politics. I would have been a fan, you know what I mean? But stuff like
that's the
this keeps
thing.
me away. Stuff like this keeps me away, right?
100%. Like and I have two daughters. You have two daughters,
Yeah.
and you don't want them growing up in that kind of
No.
indoctrination. You want them to enjoy sports. I take my girls to soccer TFC games all the time. Um, I would love to take them to
Well, yeah. Imagine
women's
us
more
going,
women's
taking our
sports, of
daughters, like
course.
have a little
But
date
but
night,
but
take them out.
but I don't wanna take them to an activist show. I don't
No.
wanna take them to a drag show. I don't wanna take them and see a bunch of ingrates who won't come out of the dressing room during the national anthem, who will tell you that the country they're working and making money in is the worst country, the hellhole on the planet. Your average basketball players, nobody really wants to pay that much money to go see you, and you're making good money now. I mean, they
Yeah.
have a new CBA and they're still fucking ingrates. They're insufferable human beings, and I'm not taking them to watch that. It's bizarre how you just want to tank your league like that, but there you go. It's happening. And this is
Again,
why
the
I look back.
minority, like that's what like when I try even when I'm going yesterday, going out because I don't go out as much as I used to, and I'm like, is it just because if you stay at home, you're on social media, you're watching TV. Is it really like that when you go out? Like, do you see when you walk? Like,
No,
I don't like when I went to I went downtown at the Jays game, right? Went to the Jays game. I didn't feel that at all. Anything, even walking downtown, I was surprised. I go, am I just reading, seeing all this stuff on social media and just judging? But yes, like walking on after the Jays game, I was like, wow, nothing's really changed. I mean, that I see, right?
no,
And
like I
even at the
said,
Jays game too, I felt great. I felt proud to be
there's
Canadian. You know,
yeah, there's
yeah.
always more normal lot
Hmm.
more normal common sense people. But again, we go back to social media. That changed the way things get magnified. What goes viral is.
If social media went away, what would happen? You think?
Oh God, what do you think? What do you
Would it
think?
change like overnight? Like boom, like that's it. People would go
Yeah,
outside, socialize more with human beings,
exactly.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
and
and
you
even
you'll
notice that
get
these other minorities that are fucking making these, they have a louder voice on social media than they do in the real world outside.
and everything in our algorithm. What is it? It always these little conflicts you see on the streets. We have one or two bad actors who are probably paid who
Yeah,
are
for sure.
agitating another group of people,
Yeah,
right? But how many times have you run into that? But I think you
exactly.
still
It's a little it's a little speck on the map, right? And what are
But
the
I think you
chances?
still need to stand your ground and be normal. You have a responsibility to your kids to teach them reality and teach them normality and all
Yeah,
that stuff. But, yeah, it isn't real world. Like I have a great community of neighbors here. I can't complain at all. And
yeah,
people
same,
from Ghana, people from Dubai,
same. Yeah,
hello, hello. But that is real life. It is normal. But at the same time, you can't ignore what's happening because if you do ignore it before you know it, slowly but surely, and that's how socialism works. That's how communism works. Slowly but surely, it becomes the majority, right? but then it creeps into real life
Mhm.
eventually, right?
And that's
And,
why it
you
was
know, yeah,
created. I think that's why it was created in the first place. It wasn't to bring people together, like they said before. It was to separate, and to break apart communities and countries and cause chaos. Because media is if you control the media and now social media, you it's propaganda. So you rule the world, right? Because people, that's all people sit there and in some of these people who are sick, they don't go out, they don't socialize. They're the ones feeding off this, right? They're sitting in their corner, looking at their phones and just creating these scenarios in their minds, and then going out and acting out, on it.
and you could tell who they are too. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like X as much as I used to because,
Hmm.
ever since Musk took over, he took over like, he changed the way it works, like, there's stuff he expects you to pay for more to be more active on it, so I
Hmm.
don't follow it as much, but you could tell there are certain people, like, there are a couple of sportscasters who I used to follow, and, it you could tell they're not employed anymore
Yeah.
because they're active and respond to everything, and especially one guy in particular, he's, like, just a completely unhinged Trump leftist supporter. Like, I guarantee you he films his wife having sex with other men.
Oh,
That's like
cuck.
that's where he is right now. That's where
Yeah.
he's a cuck. He's 100% cuck. And he's always responding to something like that's Trump related. And you could tell. And we have a mutual friend, um who I know, and I said, "Is he out of like did he lose his job?" Because we knew him from the Fan 590.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I think he's out of a job." It's like, you could tell, like, you could tell
Yeah.
he's spiraling. It's amazing how you could tell people spiraling. Dean Blundell, you remember Dean Blundell?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh, the Edge, the
Yeah.
famous Edge host, and he
Yeah.
ran into some issues. Check out his Twitter account. He's a freaking unhinged leftist too.
Wow.
Oh
Surprise.
my god.
Really?
Yeah, check out Dean Blundell. He's off his rocker too. And again, you could tell it's a guy, he doesn't have much going on in life right now. So it's like those people you talk about. They're secluded. They're just
Yeah.
they're locked in.
And they're like,
Ugh.
and they're doing it for because again they want to get back onto their this media and they have to kiss a certain side's ass. I mean to
Yeah, they can't
stay into it, stay in it, right? Because they don't want to
they can't
be
yeah.
canceled. What if that's still a thing? Keep being canceled.
I think it'll always be a thing. I think it'll always
But
be
it's
a
again,
thing.
it's a minority again audience, and that's what we're trying to like. We're trying to our audience like if it starts expanding, it's going to be a more of a majority, right? Of people who, and that's the thing is like I know we want to get on social media and that's the way to get likes and views stuff, but in another way I know I wanted to do it the old school way like almost like a radio.
You don't want to resort to doing stupid things on video and TV completely because we're 50-year-old men too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's we're I'm about to turn 50, you're about to turn 60, and so
Can you imagine
it's
going up to people on the
probably a
street?
little past our prime, yeah, like,
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah.
"Hey, hey, nice pants, wanna fuck?"
Jimmy. Like remember like okay, this was 20 years ago. Like if I would send like Jimmy would be our your cousin would be on
Our man on the street?
the man on the
Yeah.
street interviewing people, and that would be one of the skits. That was my favorite. Like he'd just go up to girls, hey, nice shirt, wanna fuck? And sometimes it would work. Thanks for the compliment. Yes.
"You wanna watch me take it off?"
Yeah.
"Yeah, yeah, I
Another thing I would
do."
do, I was thinking about his Andres when he used to imitate Andre the Giant.
Yes.
I would put him in that
He's a
in that
he's a
onesie.
fan now, by the way, he's a big fan, so he'll be listening to this
Yeah.
episode.
Okay. Hi, Jimmy. But I would put him in a onesie, and maybe like and just one arm because remember he used to do the one arm of Andre like this. Just get one of those prosthetic like those make it a huge arm. Have his just a regular body, but they have one just Andre size hand and
Or
arm going on the
or
street.
we could or we could just use your arm.
Yeah, okay. We need that big meat finger. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was good times, Jimmy. It's Jimmy.
I know we promised that we would do,
Oh,
reviews every episode. Temptations Under the Sun, I know we promised. It took me
Cyprus.
about 5 minutes to watch that and
And
say,
I
"We're
said
not doing
no.
shit."
Oh man, it was horrible. Did your daughter like? I know you wanted to watch it with your daughters. I watched it with my daughter and my wife, and she couldn't. After 5 minutes, like you said, we're both out.
I wasn't I wasn't watching it by myself, that's for sure, but yeah,
Or they were bored too, right? Like they sensed it was horrible.
yeah, I don't think they have a desire to
Number one
watch that.
mistake. Number one mistake. I'll tell you. Besides the cast, number one mistake. The intro should have been of Cyprus. Show some location. Remember, I told you that was my fear that they're gonna keep it in the house, and maybe further down when they go on their dates and stuff, maybe we'll see more of Cyprus. But introduce where you're at.
Where is that house located?
Yeah,
I was trying to make it out because it looks like it's just they built that house specifically for that show by the looks of it. Like
it could
it's
be anywhere in the world
yeah,
if you think about
where
it.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it Cyprus?
Introduce Cyprus where you're at, because then after, when they're introducing the dumb cast, the one girl's like, I don't even know where Cyprus is, blah blah blah. What is Cyprus? Like, are you kidding me, man? That's why we're watching. Like,
No,
you just lost a huge fan base, I think, watching it, because a lot of Greeks and uh Cyprus like want to watch that because of Cyprus. You're in Cyprus, so showcase it right off the bat.
what did we just talk about? Appealing to stupid. That's what these people are doing. They're appealing to the stupid, ditzy, bra crowd.
Yeah,
That it doesn't take much thinking, and
no,
as long as you got a nice body, and I didn't even find most of these broads good looking.
not even, yeah, not even the
Mike,
guys were dumb too. Yeah.
I didn't find any of them
No,
good looking.
no, no
Just
one was
it took
attractive.
about
They're all from Canada, that or not, and not from
yeah.
Canada. Me from Kingston, Ontario. No, Kingston, Jamaica.
I
Met
am
girl,
from Calgary.
and I'm a Calgary. It was like no Canadian, Canadian.
The one from Winnipeg was a
Oh,
complete moron.
oh,
The Asian girl from
yeah.
Winnipeg. I mean,
She's the one who said about Cyprus. I don't even know where that is. Isn't that?
yeah,
Is that?
you she's just playing the stupid role
Yeah.
100%. And she's playing it really well because she's actually stupid.
But
Yeah,
we're
so
not going
those
further. We're not going further.
yes. If you guys want to watch that show yourself, go ahead. I want nothing to do with it. I'm sorry I watched what I watched.
About 5 minutes.
It's like it's like watching a WNBA game.
Horrible, man. Like, and so that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if our fans we're waiting for this review, but it's not happening.
I know it was eagerly anticipated by the masses, but
But what
sorry
we
to
could
disappoint.
review, and again, I love Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of the Ring, the wrestling, yeah,
Wrestling docs in general
all
are the
all of
best.
them, all of them,
I
yeah.
could never get sick of them. I mean, there have been so many of them done, but I still don't get sick of them.
No, and I mean the recent the episode with Paul Orndorff was great. Like, because again, we grew up with Paul Orndorff, and there's stuff in there that we didn't know, right? So it wasn't like the Hogan one that we've seen a million times, but this one it was
Yeah.
sad, dark,
Yeah,
like the usual.
that one it hit pretty hard,
Hmm.
what he went through, but it also shows you what it's like being in that profession where, you're literally hurt, physically damaged, and yet you can't afford to give up your spot or else
Yep, back
you'll
then
be on the
too.
scrap heap. You'll be on the scrap heap, you're gone, you're becoming a jobber, like, you become irrelevant in a hurry,
Yeah,
and that's kind of the way Vince had it set up. I mean, it's actually piece of shittish, to be honest with you,
but he
because
admit he screwed Vince. Like he said, like Vince goes, if you don't screw me, you'll have a future here, right? In the
yeah,
WWF or E. And he said he admitted I did screw Vince. So, but I
but
think
I
that Vince hired him later on as a
he
trainer.
brought him back as a trainer, but when you're as damaged as he was on that left side, which is
That arm was
crazy,
crazy. I didn't even
see
notice.
the difference between the 2 arms. You you ever watch tennis?
Yeah,
You notice the difference between
the
the one
serving.
arm to the other arm from the serving, you could tell, like, it's kinda funny. This is exactly what it looked like. His left arm looked like a toothpick compared to that, and he was always jacked, so this nerve damage thing, I
Yeah,
guess, causes you to be basically paralyzed on one side,
yeah.
and
You can't
but
work out. You can't lift weights on one side. And how he maintained that one side, how huge he was.
just I
Yeah,
was about to say, just imagine trying to do the one side.
like he was another, like, mentally and like and physically another level, to be in that much pain and still keep that one side of your body huge. You couldn't tell the difference. That's what they're saying you couldn't tell the difference until you, and he would pose when he would do his interviews, he would be like hiding that one arm, you know. But yeah, it was incredible to see that and what he went through, and then how again WCW. Ugh. He sent him out there with some amateur wrestler that botched the move and the pile driver, and
Who
he
was
just
that again? I forget.
I don't know, but he said
Who's the
some
wrestler again?
I can't remember. It was a nobody, right? Wasn't it a nobody? Like I
It
don't
was
think he
one of the
worked ever
people.
again.
Yeah, it was one of the people he was training.
Yeah.
That's what they were supposed to be playing on.
And the guy was huge. He was like 6'5", 200 and something pounds. And you
Yeah, he
made
was
this
a big awkward dude.
yeah. So anyways, then that paralyzed him even more further.
And then dementia kicks in, which is what's
And
going to happen to
dementia.
lots of eventually,
What's
as you can
happening
see,
now?
because we forgot who the wrestler was.
Well, he's a nobody.
Um, what did you think of his son? A lot of people were angry at his son for.
Okay. Right after, like, I hated him for some reason, just the way he came off, like all about him. Like, look at me, I'm taking care of my dad. Where my other, the other son was in jail doing
Yeah.
stuff in the beginning, but then after, even when he filmed him in the hospital, when Orndorff was really bad with dementia and he was eating the pepper pack,
Yeah.
right? And all the other wrestlers, when he posted it, and all the wrestlers and the fans got really pissed off at the son for posting it. But then it made sense because they wouldn't release him during COVID too, which was a bad time
Right.
where people would die alone in the hospital. He just wanted to take him home, and he didn't have power of attorney, so the wife didn't want him.
She was a druggie too, right?
She was a druggie too, yeah.
Drug-addled. She was a disaster as well.
Yeah. But then
Yeah,
I think he did a good thing, a great thing.
I think the documentary did a great job
The way he did,
of first showing the son as like someone trying to expose his dad for fame and this and that
yeah,
using social media. And then they got to the end of that, and it was like,
he was
"Oh yeah, you
vindicated.
became a huge fan of the son." You said, "Good
Yeah,
for you. You actually had your dad's best interest, and you wanted him to die peacefully at home." I think everybody wants that. Everybody prefers that. A family member when they're going, you want it to happen at home, surrounded by family in a peaceful
not
environment,
alone. Yeah,
not alone in a hospital where there's going
during
to be
COVID,
neglect.
it was
Yeah, there's gonna be
suspect.
neglect, whether you like it or not. It's not an indictment on the system. It's just the way it happens. There's a lot of patients going on at the same
Yeah.
time, and people can't be everywhere. So you're essentially alone. So I thought they did a great job of just rounding that into position at the end. So
Like
that was good.
when I told you my aunt died in Cyprus from COVID, and again they wouldn't allow anyone in there to take her out because she would sneak and call my mom in the middle of the night and say help me. They're not giving me water. I'm thirsty. Yeah, they would say, oh no, that's her mind. Her mind is gone. Like that's not we're treating her well, but you never know. Are they just letting her just die, dwindle away, or especially during the COVID times, they didn't want to deal with it, or like I don't get it. Like what other reason is there that they did that?
But at the end of the day, even though their job is to care for,
Hmm.
they don't care like family does, right? You
No,
can't beat the care of family, no matter where that person is.
yeah, they don't know them.
Kids Kids in school, yes. I love the teachers that say, "Hey, when I have them, they are my kids." Fuck you. They're not.
No, they're
They're
not.
not your kids.
You don't
They're
care
your
as much.
students.
Yeah,
You're not there to raise them. You're not there to wave flags in front of their faces. You're not there to, no. You teach them and then send them back to me, please.
exactly.
That's why
In one
homeschool
piece.
is.
In one piece.
I would, yeah, yeah, in one piece.
I mean, we were in school, it was a different time. Our teachers, I got like spanked so hard, so many times by her. I got this. I think I was the last one to get the strap in Donwood. Then they got rid of it.
Can you
So
imagine her now? Like the way she just yelled in your face.
yeah, oh
Like you,
man.
you could feel her saliva hitting you when she was screaming in your face. Can you imagine her trying to survive now and
But I
as a
love that
teacher?
about her. I even I thought she was one of the best teachers when you look back at it because she's
Well, yeah,
disciplined, right?
looking back for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I
But
mean, I
now,
think yeah. Now what would happen to her? She wouldn't be a teacher.
no,
She
she'd be
wouldn't be a
gone.
teacher at all.
They would film
She'd be
her. They'd film her.
huh?
They'd film her probably. Some kid with a phone because they have phones. Some of these kids,
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
they were
That
posted and then
kid
she'd
would have
get
been
fired. Yeah,
oh yeah.
like like the strap too, right? You think about the strap. I got the strap because I was like wrestling with another student outside at recess, or before the bell. Actually, it's before we went in the morning, and I had the guy in the headlock, and the guy said, "Hey, once you let go, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you." So I'm like, I let go and I run towards the school and walk. I ran through the halls to the office, and I fell at the office, and I banged my knee up bad, right? So I couldn't stand up, and then the national anthem came on, and the principal comes and goes, "Stand for the national anthem." And I was crying. I couldn't stand. My knee was all fucked up. And he goes, "You better stand." And then I didn't stand. And then they had to call my parents, take me to the hospital. But then when I came back, they gave me the strap.
Nice.
So I was injured, knee injury, and I got the strap on top of that when I got back. Instead of saying, "How's your knee?" They made me stick out my hand, and then he had a nice a box with velvet in it. Took the strap out. Bang. Stick
Can
out
you
your hand.
imagine a Can you imagine a principal now demanding a student stand for the anthem?
I know. You can kneel. You can kneel. Do whatever
He'd
you
get
want.
he'd get fired too, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Holy
Huh.
cow! Right there. There's two examples of changed
Yeah,
times,
right?
right?
Like there you go.
Now,
You better stand
you
for even with a banged up knee, I had to stand.
get on your knees. By the way, your hair
Oh,
is amazingly coiffed today.
well,
I must say. Did
I
you
took
it's 9 o'clock in the morning? What time did you get up to
no, I
put
got
that
up.
block
I could have
together?
slept. I was tired, man. I could have got or stayed sleeping for like another 4 hours. But I got up, I took a shower, and you know what I put in it? Vaseline. Like the cream, hand cream, like the body lotion thing. That's what I put in my hair. That's all I put. Take a
And
shower, it stays. Yeah.
it stays
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah. It's like putting cum in your
Really?
hair. It's like putting cum in your hair. That's what I
Well,
equated to.
well, we don't want to know about your time, but we don't have enough time to cover that. But
Well,
really,
that's my
lotion,
secret.
eh?
Yeah, the body lotion, like Lubriderm or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah, so I don't know.
Maybe
Does it look like
no,
it's staying
it
up?
looks good.
Yeah,
Like
it's got
got a
volume.
great look to it. Usually you wear a hat, and
Yeah.
today you have it nice.
Well, I
So
wore a hat. Yeah,
you took a shower before you go to the gym? Is
yeah.
that
I do. Yeah, I used to like when I used to go work. I'd always take a shower right before in the morning just to wake me up.
yeah,
But I take a shower because I want to smell good at the gym. Then I take a shower after the gym.
for the guys.
No, but just for me in general, like I just want to smell good I don't want to smell like BO. I mean, I don't know, because I can't really smell yet, so I don't know if I stink or not. So I better off take a shower and,
Are you going to a movie with one of them again or something? Or
they were gonna go with me to watch Spider-Man, but he bailed. I went with my brother instead.
how was that? I
Spider-Man?
didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, was
So
it
good,
good
it's good.
or
Yeah, I mean, it's good if you're a Spider-Man fan. Yeah, because there's some good characters and a lot. It took a lot from the old comics, so it was darker and grungier than the earlier ones. So no, I liked it. It was entertaining. I mean, wasn't again not the greatest movie of all time, but it was entertaining.
okay. Well, good luck with all that. And that's a
A
show.
show. Bye.